And I'm coming here because we're obviously under the shadow of the Covid-19 virus. And I'm looking at this park, which is often so full of people, picnickers, skateboarders, cyclists, loving couples, readers, thinkers, frisbee and football players, wedding parties, you name it. And now it's a greatly empty space because of the situation we're in and rules that have been put forth by the city that require us who use these parks to use them, but to stay in motion, to walk as this lady is doing, listening obviously to music. Joggers are allowed here, and you can see another man walking toward me. I'm crossing toward the north end of the park, coming up alongside a big pond and the rainbow curtain. This park is 10 years old, and it's a wonderful place. Again, I've talked about the human parade that is here, but the wildlife parade, particularly that of birds, is very special here. Very special. This is the time of year when birds are in migration. Amen. And grackles, black iridescent birds with yellow, sort of angry looking eyes and long curved beaks are all over the park. Soon we're likely to see green herons which come along the ponds and feed on minnows, yellow crowned night herons which come and eat crawfish. I've seen these things because I've come to this park frequently. I'm coming to a point along this path that I'm walking now where a few months back a red-tailed hawk that had been perched on one of the nearby utility poles suddenly flew from its perch and landed about 12 feet from where I was standing. It took my breath away. There is another place as I walk along here on the other side of the park in which I took a short nap one morning several months ago. Actually, it was in November, and I needed a little break, so I took a nap on a sunny morning. I woke up, and perched in the tree above me was a bright red summer tanager. I was so excited, and I had my camera. I could barely keep it still as I tried to get pictures of this beautiful bird. As I say, we're crossing over the rain curtained path here in the northern end of the park. This is a stream, part of the great water network that they've got here. And again, you can just see people moving about, and the only critters that can actually stay still here are going to be the wildlife, like the resident 3 ducks that we have here. There are mice and, yes, rats and other critters. They can kind of congregate. They can get together. They can linger. We cannot do that. But as you see, people still are coming, but for the most part seem to be following the COVID-19 rules that require them to keep moving, just as this gentleman is doing with his 3 dogs. I'm glad to be able to come here. I'm glad that this park has not been put off limits. I'd love, though, to have a return of the days in which we can linger, get together, have social gatherings, and yes, give birds the opportunity to entertain and amaze us.